this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This is a process video for Confessions of the Paper Addict Cut File Shop, and I am using the mason jars. So I did some of this off camera because it is ridiculously a long time to try to get this done. So what I did is that I went into my stash and got ribbon, and I am using ribbon to put on for my mason jars. So I am struggling with mojo. I was talking to the design team, and sometimes you just struggle, right? Like you just don't know what to do. And I realized that I'm trying to finish up all of the photos that I have printed, just like the everyday moments, and I'm getting to the point where I have no mojo left because I'm getting down to the wire of like photos that I just don't know what to do with them. And so hence the reason why they haven't been scrapbooked. It's not that I'm losing mojo in the fact that I don't want to do layouts or any of that sort. It's from the realization of that I'm running down the itty bitty, like the itty bitties, and I need like inspiration for that. So as I was going through this, I happened to find that I had a photo that was taken during Dr. Seuss week at school, and I'm like, oh, I could make a layout with things, like either favorite things or something to the sort, right? Because things, you know, thing 1 and 2. So then as I was digging, I was like, ooh, I found this, and I could make them kind of look like things with like the mason jars adding like the funky stuff and going in that direction. So that kind of is what inspired me to go. And then I was like, ooh, let me add ribbon, because essentially I haven't added ribbon like forever. Actually, believe it or not, I think this is my first time using ribbon for my background in a very long time. And I'm like, oh, that'll be perfect. And then I'm like, well, I'll just do a step further, find a sequence mix that matches everything, and just put them in the jar. So I did not back this with white or like clear acrylic. I wanted the cut file to be backed up on foam tape, but for me to able to place what I'm doing here. So a lot of this is me strategically placing the sequence so that it fits. And this sequence is no longer available. I looked, but it is called Colorful Motley, I think is Motley. And it's just got a bunch of random stuff. And I'm like, this will be perfect because it'll look like the jar's full of this random stuff. And, you know, with the picture being us as a grade team being a bunch of things, that it would be perfect. So what we did for Dr. Seuss week is, I think on Fridays, one of the days, I think it was Friday, we all dressed up as things, like thing 1, thing 2. So instead of it just being thing 1 or 2, we have thing 3s, thing 6, thing whatever. So that, in retrospect, I figured that would work out perfectly for what I am doing and trying to achieve, right? So that is what I'm doing here. I added a bunch of thread. I added, you know, a bunch of the sequence, and really the focal point is the jars and the bunch of stuff and things that I have in this layout. So ultimately, I didn't add that much embellishments to it because I really wanted the jars to stick out. And the background paper is one of the papers that I got from, is one of the watercolored ones that Vicky Booten did. Don't ask me which collection this is for. I just know it's one of them because a lot of times I go in with Fran. Excuse me, so sorry for that yawn. I normally go in with Fran to like purchase some of the collections because I feel that I want like everything, but really and truly I just need somebody to go in with me and go that route. So here I am. I am going to layer it and do a bunch of stuff like I always do for my layering. I absolutely love how this turns out. I think that as much as my mojo was lacking this past couple of weeks, it's starting to come back. And I know why. It is because I am truly getting down to the wire of the photos. And sometimes when I get to that point, I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to scrapbook. So I'm super excited that December Daily is coming up in the month of December because I am just, I'm waiting. I need like a bunch of snow and all that stuff in my life, right? Well, I know we don't have that much snow, but next weekend I am going to be Next weekend, I'm leaving to go see Fran, and I'm going to actually spend Thanksgiving with her because obviously Josh isn't home yet from his deployment. So she invited me up, and since, I wasn't really going anywhere for Thanksgiving, so I'm going to go there, and then we're going to go get her Christmas tree, so I'm super excited for that. I get to, hopefully they have snow in the mountains because I'm going to go visit one of her daughters, and I'm super excited for that because I'm hoping that that's what I find is snow, and I want some snow pictures because I haven't had them in a while, and just all of that. So I'm hopeful and excited and all of that just because I needed different scenery. I do have to say that us spouses that watch our kiddos on a daily, and I know what I'm signing myself up for when it comes to, military and deployments and all this, because when they gotta go, they gotta go. There's like no ands buts about it. And so I'm like, and I get it completely, but I have to say, like, this deployment was one of the hardest ones because I literally didn't really get a break of my daughter. Like, how like Josh and I are fantastic about giving each other breaks with our kids. Like he'll take them, or I go up and spend time with my friends and I don't have her with me, and just little things like that. This whole year, one time I had one day out of 365 days at one time. And so it's been a lot. So, but we've made it. We're almost there. We're getting there. We're getting close. So I'm super duper excited. So anyway, I decided to put Jars of Things as my title and not really do much. I did more embellishments of sequence mix than I did actual collection. So make sure you go check out the Confessions of the Paper Addict cut file shop. Everything will be linked down below. Obviously this cut file along with the group. Make sure you go check out the group and get yourself in there. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. I would love to have you. I do upload between 2 to 3 times a week. I do collaborations, design teams, talk about life, all of that jazz. And if you like that content, please hit that like and subscribe button. Plus, it's free and it doesn't hurt you. And I would love to be able to do my 3,000 giveaway, and I'm super close for that. That would be awesome. And I'm just going to leave you. I'm almost done. The still shots are coming up. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I hope you all are staying safe. Have a wonderful day. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.